Today we are going to be doing the tutorial for the fall blanket scarves with stretchable metallic HTV. So from the November Silhouette Life Inspiration Box, you will need your stretchable metallic HTV. This stuff is gorgeous and I'm so excited. You will also need your blanket scarf. Boop. So I'm going to end up using mine in the corner because I'm going to wear it more of like the traditional blanket scarf way. So those are the two things you'll need. I'm going to do a screen share, show you how to get the tutorial ready to go on your studio, and then we'll cut it out and we will get moving. This should be a pretty simple and quick project. So let's go ahead and get it ready in our studio. Okay, there we go. So now you can see my screen. I have the tutorial pulled up. I just pulled it from Facebook. So here's the fall blanket scarves with stretchable metallic HTV. So we already have those two pieces that we need. She just talks about all the different ways that you can wear a blanket scarf. I mean, there's so many different ways to wear it. You can truly fit your style, so that'll be fun. So pick where you want the design to go. Like I showed you, I'm going to do mine in the corner. That's a lighter shade so that it'll contrast the HTV a little bit more. So she decided the HTV should be no bigger than 6 inches wide. So if you're doing your own design, make sure you size it right around that same size that she's going to do. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick the Blessed design. So I'm going to go into the Drive folder and I'm in the JSL Creations exclusive design bundle. So I want this one, but I need the studio format. I did just get Designer Edition, but I don't know how to use it yet, so we're not going to play around with that yet. I will show you later how to do that. So now I clicked on it and it is in my studio now. As you can see, it is already sized for me, except this one's about 7.5, so I'm going to resize down because she says no. Oh, here we go. Since we're using, she changes the page settings, so she said no bigger than 6 inches wide. Okay, so, it's because she does the vine. Oh no, she did the monogram on a different corner. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's see. This is what hers look like at the end, and I like that, so I'm going to size mine down to 6 inches wide. So I've got all my pieces connected, and I'm just going to go ahead, and since there's more than one piece, let's see if it'll let me do it. If I group it, there we go. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to lock the dimensions, and I'm going to change this to 6 inches wide, and it's going to take it down to where I need it. So that's the perfect size. So I'm going to go back to the tutorial. We need to resize our cut settings. So it's a 12x7 sheet. So you come back in here. Right here, you have the size. Right now, mine's set to letter. I'm going to go ahead and set it to my cameo. And then I'm going to set it to the 12x7. And I want it to, I'm not going to use a cutting mat, so that's good. And I want it to show my cut border. So now I'm going to move this design up into my cut border. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here and we're going to make sure that we have it mirrored because we're cutting HTV, and then we're going to put it on the smooth setting, blade 2, 8, and 10. So let's go back. We're going to mirror it, flip horizontally. Then we're going to come here to send, heat transfer smooth. We've got 2, 8, and 4. She had 2, 8, and 10. So we're going to change this to 10. And I'm going to move this over just a little bit so that I can do a test cut. I'm also going to go ahead and pull in, let's see. What do I want? Okay, we're good to go. Sorry, I was going to put another design on there, but I'll wait till that tutorial to cut that out and show you how to do it with a scrap piece. So now that we've got that all set up, I am going to do a test cut, and then I will show you how it cuts out. So because I haven't cut it before, I'm going to make sure I do a test cut. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we will be good to go. Okay, so we just did our test cut with the settings in the tutorial and it cut it out just fine. We did really nicely. So make sure when you're cutting you have this side up and your copper side down. To cut without a cut mat, you line it up on the blue line still. Make sure your roller is on top of your design or on your vinyl. And then when you're ready to cut, instead of clicking load cut mat, click load media. Make sure that feeds in evenly, and now we're ready to cut out the design. So we're going to cut it out, and then we will put it on the blanket scarf. Okay, so it just cut out. If you can see, cut out pretty nicely. You can really tell where it cut, which is going to be really nice to weed. So now I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to weed it. Just be gentle when you weed. It should be pretty simple, but don't pull too hard. Don't be too rough with it. So weed it out, and then we are going to press it onto the scarf. So I have an iron, so we're going to be doing it 290 degrees Fahrenheit. If you have a heat press, I just have mine to a normal cotton setting, and then do it for about 15 seconds, and it is a cold peel. So I'm going to show you right before I start to iron it, and then we will go from there. Okay, so I have my design all weeded out. It weeded beautifully. So easy to pull off. That's one thing I love about heat transfer vinyls is when they're really nice to peel off and weed, and then it's a simple project. I'm using my QuiltMate, thequiltmate.com. Check it out. There's a coupon code I posted in this group before that goes for the next couple days. So check that out. It's my favorite thing to iron on. I'm just ironing on my kitchen table, but my table's protected and it's heat reflective, so it gets a really good seal on your HTV. So my iron is heated up just on a normal cotton setting. I'm going to go ahead and press it for about 15 seconds, let it cool, and then I will show you how to peel it off. And now it has fully cooled for our design on our blanket scarf, and I'm just going to take one, there's hair. I'm just going to take one corner, and I'm slowly going to peel. Now it is, okay, I don't know if I pressed this enough. Let me try the other side. Got to see if it's going to stay on without peeling up, or if it's going to try to peel up all those leaves. Okay, so I need to press some more with my iron. So I just pressed it a little bit more, probably about 10 seconds, and then let it sit, and it weeded off beautifully. So look at this blanket scarf finished. Has just the nice blessed design in the corner. This HTV is so smooth. It feels great on this scarf, and I know I'm going to be using it a lot. So check out the Silhouette Life inspiration box. She has a couple spots open for December if you want to get in. So message me if you're interested in that. Check out thequiltmate.com. It's the perfect addition if you are using your iron. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.